I mean, we won't get anything new now until Galaxy's Edge opens up.
Mm-hmm. And when is that supposed to
be? Here
Next
in the
year.
West Coast is going to be summer for 2019 and late fall on the East Coast.
Okay. No, how big is the park?
14 acres. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many ride or exhibitions or whatever?
Attractions.
There's 2, and you can jump in.
Sorry. I'm enjoying listening. Yeah, there's 2 e-ticket attractions that are supposed to just...
The top e-ticket is...
Are these like full ride roller coasters?
Millennium Falcon.
I bet Cameron knows.
Millennium Falcon.
So is it
you
going
get to go into the Millennium Falcon.
That's sick. But is it going to be one of those like Star Tours rides?
No, it's not.
No?
So, I mean, just real quick. So we got 14 acres coming out there. One attraction is called the Battle Escape attraction. Mm-hmm. And it looks like they are building like the regional mall out here. It's massive. It's massive.
They have, 2 or 3
They just took over Tomorrowland.
No.
No?
Now, Jared is really behind.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
What?
Jared doesn't know. Okay.
But just to put things into perspective, this Battle Escape is about 3 acres in itself, which is roughly the size of Critter Country.
Yeah, that entire section.
One attraction is this.
Is that?
It's going to take the guests through real life sequences. It isn't going to be screen projection.
You're going to get off of it too.
You're going to be able to get off of your transport and go out and be part of this experience.
Wait, like autonomously? Like we could drive it? Or
You get off of it and you're part of this battle escape. And they have 2 life-size AT-ATs in there, or AT-ATs, whatever you guys are calling them these days.
The vehicle is a trackless ride vehicle.
Trackless ride.
Yeah, it's all like kind of remote control. We'll explain.
Can we control it though?
No, there's a R2 unit that's driving it.
Okay.
And so they're going around the different buildings and scenes, and you're kind of getting away from like stormtroopers. But then you, like Mark said, you exit the vehicle and you're running down hallways, getting chased by more stormtroopers.
Like you physically have to run down a hallway.
First order. It's first order.
Like if I trip and I'm doing something that out of a bad horror movie, does that make it worse for me?
Well, no. Okay. So
are we playing teams to like capture the flag thing? What's going on?
Okay. No. Interesting you say that because I'll use it as a transition to go into the Millennium Falcon. Okay.
Right.
So the Millennium Falcon, you're going to be able to co-pilot or pilot the Millennium Falcon. There have had some artist rendition of the interior, and it looks just like it. It's going to be, instead of 4, it's going to be 6 seats. Now, they're talking about when you get in there, you're going to pilot it, and you will have varying degrees of how well you are at piloting. So if you are a bad pilot, you're going to get a bad rep in the land. I'm not sure. No one really knows exactly how they're going to do that, but you're going to have a bad rep. So they're going to track it. So that kind of thing is going to be more interactive in the fact of how well you can drive or fly.
Like they're going to track. Like if I'm walking through the park, they're going to make me pay more for nachos or something.
You'll get haggled by like some bounty hunters walking around like, you crashed off Millennium Falcon.
But the thing is, Leon,
that's be funny.
You won't find nachos in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
You're not gonna.
It's that level of theming where the cast members are going to be like their actual people of Star Wars, and they're not going to be selling hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yep.
They're going to be selling food and merchandise that's authentic to that time.
Blue milk.
Yeah, you're going to be eating like squiggly worms with wine.
They actually released an early kind of mock-up of some of the toys they're going to offer.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Basically, they have a toy of an AT-AT that looks like it was handmade, tinkered together. It looks amazing. Look, out of metal, like, oh, look, I've got a bunch of scrap metal.
Set or something.
And then they put it all together.
So what you're saying is, I'm going to need to bring my own nachos.
Yeah.
Or just go over to.
So you're gonna have to go over.
Else.
You're gonna have to go to DCA, and grab your nachos from Lobster Nachos, then bring them over.
Okay. Lobster nachos, man.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I'll go with you and go to Corn Dog Castle.
Okay, I like that. I like that idea a lot.
We can get food over there.
Now we were talking about earlier before the podcast started. Black Spire Outpost. What is that? How does that fit into the parks? Either one of you.
We were talking about that today. That just got announced that's going to be, as Joey and I were talking about, that's going to be the name of a certain section in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge where we think it's going to be like a hub, like a place where scoundrels meet. Is that right,
Yeah,
Joey?
pretty much where bounty hunters, pirates, smugglers, and all the underground characters of Star Wars are going to be hanging out because there's that area. there's a resistance area, and there's a first order area.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so this was announced at Disney World. They had Galactic Nights as a Star Wars event, paid event, and they had a special panel where they announced this. And the funny thing is like this was Friday night, I believe, Saturday, and so a lot of people that saw the movie did on Thursday, Friday, Saturday during the day didn't realize it, but this Black Spire outpost was actually referenced by L3 in the movie, where she's talking to Lando, and she's like, if it wasn't for me, you would have never found Black Spire outpost, because this is supposed to be Galaxy's Edge, supposed to take place in the very far outer rim of the galaxy. So going back to business, you got them referencing theme park sections now.
Yeah.
We'll get to it later, but like with Darth Maul, we're referencing animated shows and comic books and movies, which kind of goes in the whole business line of everything.
They're trying to bring all this together.
Yeah.
Yep.
One experience package.
Immersive.
Mark's favorite word.
Immersive.